Am I the meanest?
Punsh Drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Punsh Drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Punsh Drunk.
Well, who am I?
Punsh Drunk.
Who am I?
Punsh Drunk.
I can't hear you.
Punsh Drunk. AKA Mr. Moo. Woo, shot himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moo. Shine himself. AKA El Adobo, AKA El Sazón, AKA El Maldito Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, you wonder why Punch Drunk Boxing? I didn't even know you was gonna go live right now. What the hell's going on? Yeah, wipe the boogers out your eyes. Oh yeah, man. I want to talk boxing, man. I want to talk about this community as well, man. It's fun talking about the community. Look. Some people gonna be like, yo, but why you worry about what people say? Why you worry about it? Look, this is a community of the sport of boxing. This is the YTBC. It's like being on your block. You feel me? And right now, if this is the block right now, I'm just sitting in the stoop right now. Feel me? I could talk about this community. What's good, Transcendent Sports channel? Everybody subscribe to Transcendent Sports. What's good, Dax? What's good, Mike? What's good? Let the bell ring boxing. What's good, Raw? What's good, Alvin? What's good, Clinton? What's good? Philippines in the building. Everybody subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know El Sazón, El Adobo, El Borracho. Señores y señoras, dame beber un poquito de esta vaina. Fans and their contradictions, man. You know, I gotta talk about it, y'all. Fans and their contradictions in this community. You know, it amazed me, you know. It's actually kind of, you know, it's entertaining. Lisa, what's good, Queen? She's my queen to be. Oh, queen to be forever. Oh, queen to live forever. Your highness desires. She for affection. Damn, yo, my voice is good, especially when I go. Lisa, you know my voice is getting there. HLD in the building, what's good, my brother? Lenny in the building, what's good? ¿Qué lo que, mi hermano? Dímelo. So, yeah, man, we really got to talk about, you know, the contradictions going on in the sport of boxing, y'all. Not in the sport of boxing, but in the community. Can I just speak about the community? You feel me? Major Key Boxing in the building. What's good? Everybody subscribe to Major Key Boxing in the building. Witness the hoax. Was good? I know people was in, you know. Shout out to Black and Brown Boxing. I saw that Black and Brown Boxing wasn't doing his all smoke, you know what I'm saying? Free on Friday smoke Friday. You know, I say, you know what, man, I'm up. I don't want to talk about what the fuck is going on. You feel me? It's like if y'all from New York City, you already know, man. What was it? What was it? What was the radio station? 107.5. The Quiet Storm. Yeah, this is the boxing Quiet Storm. If y'all know from New York City, this is like 107.5. The Quiet Storm. Yeah. Black and Brown on live. Hope everything's okay. Hope you ain't eat no bad mushrooms or nothing like that. Salute. Punch is all about facts. Any biased bozos are not welcome. Tell them, Alvin. Tell them. There's a lot of contradiction when it comes to the heavyweight undisputed that didn't come to fruition. There's a lot of contradictions going on how people feel about franchise belt. There's a lot of contradictions going on what people feel about just certain things in the sport of boxing. I just feel like talking about it. That I feel like just exposing it. You know, because at the end of the day, I say boxing translates to life itself. So everything that I say, I want to translate it to life itself so you can understand. So you can have a better understanding why I say what I say. Because sometimes, let's be real, let's be honest, a lot of people really don't really follow boxing day in and day out. And I'm not going to say that people are, I don't call people you stupid or nothing like that. You just don't follow boxing day in, day out. Maybe you misinformed. Maybe you listen to other people that doesn't have the best interest in your knowledge. And your boy Punch Drunk Boxing is right here for you. And you. And you too. And you right there in the back. And you right there. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. 3 o'clock in the morning. Eastern Standard Time. Get a little Foster for beers. I mean, my favorite beer is Golden Drag, but it's hard to get them unless you're going to go to Yard House. Yard House, not your house. Yard House. You ever been to Yard House? I love Yard House. They should make more. Today, of course, we have Devin the Dream Haney versus Jorge Linares. We also got Ubali versus Nonito Donaire. Also in the undercard, we got Gary Russell Jr., one of the 15 Gary Russell Jr.'s that they are. One of them is having a fight as well with 140-pound division. Yo, no in the building. What's good? EJ, what's good? Illegal streams to watch Haney Linares. I think it's a good fight. Both of these fights are good. Both of these fights probably need a statement, or people want to see Devin Haney actually make a statement versus Linares. Of course, people questioning the power. Not really questioning the power in my estimation, because he's still 22 years old. So I think his power is going to keep on increasing. I think he's still going to be better. He's not a finished product, so I'm not going to depend on the finished product. I depend that Devin Haney is going to outbox Jorge Linares, because he is a got great skills and talent to, and to have its evolution. So I do see Devin Haney winning a decision, but I do feel like I do understand the people that want to see him make a statement, because of course his skills and talent and his performances is going to be gauged by what Gervonta Tank Davis is going to do versus Mario Barrios, what Teofimo Lopez is going to do versus Kambosos. And then with that type of statement and the type of performance that Devin Haney could potentially be making, and what people want to see in that statement is for people to build the fight of Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. Yes, that's what it is. Supporting you from Argentina. Good looking out from Argentina. You already know Brian Castaño going to be fighting Jamel Charlo in a couple months. Okay, it's time to expose these talking points that people have that I'm actually really... It kind of entertains me, but I want to know why people keep falling for these talking points. I want to know why people why do you invest in lying to yourself so much? I just want to know what it is for you, and who you are. Congrats, Major Key Boxing says, congrats on the 27K subs and the interview that you and Rap had with Mauricio Sudamon. Yo, good looking out, Major Key Boxing. We're going to be talking about that just a little bit, because there's other people that want to critique the interview. So I want to speak on that as well, so people can have a better understanding how things have to work. Because people feel like this is the Wild Wild West, and people feel like we're in it to disrespect a boxing personnel instead of building, because people are so accustomed to trashing boxing. They think that people get interviews to trash somebody, and this is what they expect for their own entertainment. Selfishness. Good looking out, Major Key Boxing. Everybody subscribe to Major Key Boxing. Good looking out. I appreciate it. God bless you, my brother. I buy houses in the building. What's good, brother? Now, I want to do my own, Kwame Brown. He's exposing a lot of ish, right? In sports. He's calling out the names. He's calling out boxing. Sports personnels and people that cover the sport, you know. And there's a lot of people that cover the sport of boxing that a lot of people do a great job, but then a lot of people don't, you know. And there's a lot of talking points when it comes to the to the fans. And I cater to the fighters, y'all. I love boxing. I love the fighters. These are my kings and queens for me. I don't know what it is to you. Maybe you don't give a damn about these fighters, but these are kings and queens to me. That doesn't mean the king and the queens are not subjected to be criticized, subjected to be held, you know, accountability be held. Salute Punch. Appreciate when you build up the fighters and talk real boxing. Good looking out, Scott. Good looking out, Scott. I appreciated my brother Hugo in the building. Was good. Chino Moreno. Cali, dímelo, mi hermano. Yeah, Punch. They roasted him for 20 years, and now they feeling the wrath. They feeling the wrath from Kwame Brown. But, you know, your boy Punch Drunk need to do his little, you know, Kwame Brown impression as well. Why are you trying to make yourself to be a hardcore boxing fan? Why are you trying to make it out to be like you care about the sport of boxing? I don't need to mention names because once I say these type of words, once it pinches the nerves, then I'm talking to you. Once it pinch Tyco TV in the building, when I smash the like button, once I pinch a nerve, I'm talking straight to you, and you know who you are. Hold on, let me put this up.
You can't handle the truth.
Let's just lay all in. Let's just be real, man. Can we just be real all the way? Can we just stop acting like there's fighters out there that pay you to feel the way you feel, and just let it out? Be free. Free, I say. Be free. Like Morgan Freeman in what was the movie? What was the movie? Shawshank. Remember? Be free, man. Why everybody acting like if you say something and you be real, they gonna hold you up to what? Come be free. This is the land of freedom. I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be honest. People love to say that they want to see the best fighting the best. Stop it. Stop. Right away in the lightweight division, the only best there is. Not the best. Teofimo Lopez is the best in the lightweight division. The best fight in the best is not Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. It's not. It's not the best fight in the best. Because just like I said yesterday, you cannot be the best. At the same time, we're saying that Devin Haney is having his first step-up fight. So how is that the best? If we're saying in one sentence that Devin Haney is facing his first top 10 level of opponent, and Teofimo Lopez already fought the best, and Lomachenko is on a pound-for-pound list, got all the straps, then what do you mean about these are the best fight and the best? Because the best is not having a step-up fight. There is no such thing as you are the best, and then this is the first time that you're going to be facing a top 10 level of opponent. This doesn't fall on Devin Haney's. This falls on you fans that love to contradict yourselves. There's no best fighting the best. That's not best fighting the best. Either he's a guy that's stepping it up, or he's the best. Either he's the guy that's, like I just said, is he the best? But you can't say that, oh my God, he's facing Jorge Navarez, a top 10 level of opponent for the first time. This is his real test. Then how can you say he's the best if this is his real test? It doesn't make no goddamn sense. So let's just be real on the talking point. Just because you know Haney, that doesn't mean that Haney and Teofimo Lopez is the best fighting the best. Is not. Let's be real. Let's be honest. I'm not throwing shades at nobody. I'm just keeping it real. In the heavyweight division, if you're celebrating because you're not going to see the heavyweight undisputed bout, you're not a boxing fan, man. It's okay. It's all right to say, yo, my man, I'm not a boxing fan. I only like Deontay Wilder. It's not a crime to say that. It's not a crime to say. I remember back in the days, girls ain't know nothing about no boxing, but I knew a bunch of girls that love to see Oscar de la Hoya. Back in the day, they didn't care about the sport of boxing. The only time they'll tune into boxing is to see Oscar de la Hoya. That's it. Because they like Oscar de la Hoya. They never pretended to love boxing, but they already let you know that they just love Oscar de la Hoya. So just like them chicks that love Oscar de la Hoya, you're just like them chicks that like, well, I'm not going to say chicks, but I'm just saying, just say that you're a Deontay Wilder fan. That's it. So then we can understand your talking point. When it comes to the heavyweight division, if you don't want to see the heavyweight division, if you want to see the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, you're celebrating that you ain't get the heavyweight. You're not a fucking boxing fan. Let's just be real. It doesn't hurt nobody. You're the consumer. You're not wrong in that. You feel me? But just stop faking the funk. Heavy hitter boxing was good, my brother. Too much negativity. Yeah, Cali. I'm just trying to sort out the negativity. I just want to make it easier for the people out there, bro. I'm just making it easier for you. If you're celebrating that you're not going to see the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, you're not a boxing fan. But it's okay that you're just a Deontay Wilder fan. See, I love Deontay Wilder. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, but I'm a boxing fan as number one. I'm a boxing fan. That's my number one love, boxing. But if you're celebrating, that's when you sort them out. You see that guy, he's celebrating about that, not seeing the undisputed heavyweight. He's not a boxing fan. Let's sort him out. Don't take this guy serious. Don't take this channel serious. Boom. Him, he's celebrating that. He's take him out. He's not a real boxing channel. That's it. It's easy. Whoever was celebrating that we're not going to see the heavyweight boxing, they're not a boxing channel. That's it. They expose themselves. That doesn't mean that they don't have to cheer for their favorite guy. They're still consumers. But they just remind me of them chicks when I was young that just watched Oscar de la Hoya but ain't give a fuck about boxing. And it's okay. It's okay. But stop pretending like you a fan of the sport of boxing. Stop trying to debate. Stop trying to have dialogue. Stop trying to have a content. Stop. Who you faking, man? Come on, man. It's women looking at you, man. It's kids looking at you. Come on. Real boxing champions to fight champions. Let's talk about this franchise a little bit. We all hate the franchise. Let's be honest. We all was disappointing in the franchise. Not because it's just a franchise. It's just because it's just another belt that was created when there's already a bunch of belts. Right? And then there's people out there that be like, yo, the WBC, the WBC that. Okay. And I'm one of them. The WBC, the WBC that. That doesn't mean that I don't agree. That doesn't mean that that doesn't mean I'm going to neglect what they have created. You understand what I'm trying to say? Even if I don't like something, the shit is there anyway, so let me just understand it. Or either you want to not recognize them. So you have the choice to not recognize. See, I have the choice to recognize. So when somebody say, I'm gonna give you an example, people be like, yo, Punch Drunk. Why you gonna say Tiffany Lopez is the undisputed if the WBA don't recognize them undisputed? So the WBA gonna tell me what another sanctioning body is gonna no. No. I'm not dumb. I got my own mind. I know what to recognize. I know what I see. I don't need another belt federation to recognize another belt federation for me to know what that belt federation think about themselves. Come on. Let me take my son. Come on, y'all. Come on. Do you need and I say this all the time. Do I need, if you have a girl, do I need to knock on your neighbor for me to recognize your wife? Or you just could tell me she's your wife, right? Right? CNN, hell no. Okay, that's liberal channel. I don't like liberal. Nah. I don't like liberal. Conservative all the way. I'm not liberal. Conservative. Donald Trump. 2024. What? You mad? What, you want me to vote for Biden? Fuck out of here. Here in the Philippines, we love Manny Pacquiao while not hating Spence. We give both respect because we love to see warriors throw that who is the best. And we have our own respect to it. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, and I know Manny Pacquiao fans. I know Pacquiao fans are just like Manny Pacquiao. And they don't give a damn about nobody else. Cool. It's okay. But then don't fight and try to debate people about the sport of boxing when you really don't give a damn about the sport of boxing. That's what I have a problem with. That's what I have a problem with. Stop arguing about mandatories when you really don't give a damn about mandatories. Don't talk about, oh my God, Charlo was a mandatory to Canelo Alvarez, but you don't give a fuck that Abdul Kokorov was a mandatory or in a mandatory position for 3 almost years. 2 years. 2 years for Earl Spence. You ain't no you bitching complaining about Abdul Kokorov getting a title shot. Because you only want to cater to the mandatory when you want to cater to that particular boxer. Don't fucking criticize the franchise when you're going to be all happy that we're going to see Chocolatito and Estrada Part 3. Let's be honest. Do you want to see Chocolatito and Estrada 3? Yeah, you want to see it. So don't get mad at the franchise. Because the franchise is the one that's making that fight happen. Or you cannot recognize what's an elevation? You can't recognize it? You can't recognize if a belt federation says, you know what, you elevated. Do you know what elevate means? Well, let's do it together. Let's Google, since a lot of people love to Google. Everybody got a smartphone. Let's go to elevation. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this together. Let's do it like kindergarten, man. The height to which something is elevated, such as the angular distance of something, such as above the horizon, the degree to which gun is aimed above the horizon, the height above the level, the height above the level. What is an example of elevation? Elevation is defined as the height above the ground or other surface or place or precision of height. When something is elevated, that means it's elevated. It goes from here to here. It's kind of like, it's self-explanatory. Elevation, go to here. Elevated, you're elevated. So there's people that are going to be like, yo, but it was vacant. It was vacant. It was vacant. So, no, it was not fucking vacant, you idiot. It was elevated and then he got elevated, you dummies. Nobody no vacant, no title. Got elevated. Nobody cares about Fortuna. It's still mandatory. Exactly, Tycho TV. Ain't people making videos? Yo, my God, they gotta give Fortuna a shot. Devin Haney gotta give Fortuna a shot. No, you wasn't crying like a bitch about it. You wasn't crying. You wasn't crying about it. What do you think of the IPBF Boxing News channel on the fact about boxing? I don't know. Monique. BBF. I don't know that channel. Fortuna with KOD as. Ain't nobody give a damn about Fortuna. You ain't give a damn about Fortuna. Motherfucker, you ain't even give a damn about Deontay Wilder. You don't care about Deontay Wilder. I'm talking about the delusional ones. So let me get this clear. So a guy that had a dent in his head and a bunch of people cried about him cheating. Tyson Fury cheating. You cried over fans. I'm talking about those delusional fans, them crackish fans. You cried about somebody cheating. You cried about a dent in the head. You cried about a water being spiked. You cried about glove. But yet you're celebrating that the same man is going to go inside the ring with the same guy that cheated 2 times. That's like me celebrating you getting back with your ex or with your girl that has cheated on you with your best friend 2 times. And I'm happy for you. Coach Anthony in the building. Everybody subscribe to Coach Anthony. The best trainer. The best boxing teacher and trainer in the world. Yo, go get your deals, man. Go get your deals, man. Do that make sense? Do that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, man. I'm not speaking. Come on, man. I know it's not the Foster talking to me. Foster, is it you talking to me? Am I saying the wrong thing, Foster? Foster, Australia for beers. Huh? I'm talking to you, Foster. Is it me or is it you? You got to make sense to me. Hold on. You're celebrating after a year and a half of you bitching and crying and whining and moaning and arguing and wishing other people to die. Lord have mercy. Talking about the wife and the kids. I mean, I never seen some people go so low in their life. It's so low. So low. I feel sorry for those human beings. I do. I think they should get help. I hope they do get help. But I'm saying, this has had nothing to do with Wilder. This has to do with these particular fans. You're telling me that you cried, you bitch, and you moan that Wilder had a dent head, that Wilder was cheated, deceived, heartbreaker, and I won't let you back in my life, so I'm taking the call. No, I'm not gonna say that song, but I'm saying that you cry, you bitch, you moan about the dent, about the gloves, about the water, everything. Y'all bitch for a year and a half. And then you celebrate that he's going to go back in the ring to face the biggest cheater of boxing history. That's like me. I'm celebrating you going back with your girl knowing that she cheated on you and sucked your best friend's dick. And you going back and kiss your girl and make up with her. That's you. That's how you look like. El venao, eso a mí me mortifica. El venao. Ustedes son el venao. Ustedes son cabrones, todito. That's what it is. But I know I met a lot of people like that though. You're the sucker motherfuckers that be like, I mean, I'm gonna give her another chance, yo, for real. But you know what I'm saying? She never met a man like me. I mean, she never met a man like me. You don't want no damn. I'm not talking about no Wilder. I'm talking about the fans. Scott, I'm not talking about Wilder. Wilder should want his revenge. I ain't talking about Wilder. I'm talking about the delusional fans, not real Wilder fans, because Wilder got real fans around the world. I'm talking about them delusion. I'm talking about the crackish one. I'm talking about the ones that be smoking that 1986 crack. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about Pookie crack. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that. That crackish. Cause me, I wouldn't be happy. I'd be like, yo, don't do it. Don't do it. And then also then people celebrate. Then the same people will argue, well, Mark Breland got fired because he didn't listen to Wilder and he wasn't supposed to throw the towel. I'm just saying. So you didn't give a fuck if Deontay Wilder died that night. You ain't give a fuck if Deontay Wilder would have died that night. You ain't no Deontay Wilder fan. You're not a Deontay Wilder fan. You telling me you going all this complaint? I'm telling you, that chick, you're the type of dude that would take your chick back after she sucked your best friend's dick off. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. I'm just being real. That's the type of dude you are. Because of a dude cheated twice, glove, egg weight, that in the head, almost died, and you celebrate. I wouldn't be celebrating. But you the type of dude that will get back with your girl twice after she sucks your best friend's meat off, and you're like, yeah, I'm back with her. She's giving me another chance. Call himself a man. It's too many beta males, man. That's what it is. It's just too many beta males, man. Too many betas, man. So a lot of girls be turning dykes, man. Too many beta men out there, bro. So let's move on. Too many contradictions, like I said. We don't get the fights that we want to see. The fighters today don't fight like they used to fight. They don't fight enough. Canelo Alvarez fights enough. But people hate Canelo Alvarez as well. But I thought that you wanted fighters to fight like they did before. Canelo Alvarez fought 3 times in the span of 5-6 months. I think, and he's about to fight in September as well. That's 4. And then after September, his team saying that he's gonna fight in December. That's 5. You know, like the remote. Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just doing those simple mathematics for y'all. So at all the fighters, Canelo Alvarez, who's the cash cow, the leader of the bunch, the pound for pound number 1, is the one that's out there unifying, about to fight for undisputed. But yet he gets criticized. But yet, on another talking point, you will be the same person to be like, yo, but these fighters don't fight enough. It's too many contradictions when it comes. Your gym actually contract one. Oh. They say, oh, but Canelo Alvarez faced Eardrum, but Earl Spence faced Carlos Ocampo. Where he came from. Where he came from. Where Carlos Ocampo came from. Hmm? Hmm. But Eardrum, yeah, we understand that's a mandatory. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Canelo Alvarez still had two unification bouts in the span of 5, 6 months. So it's hard to stay mad at him, right? Yeah. The biggest contradiction is Canelo can pick and choose running from 160 like that. Yeah, yeah. Look at Canelo Alvarez's resume, but he does look like a cherry picker, right? Yo, these people are ducking the Haneys of the world. You know that Devin Haney is a promoter, right? Power precision. More power to Devin Haney for being a boss at the young age. More power for Devin Haney to setting the tone of this era and becoming a boss. He's not under no promotion. He's partners with promotions. He's partnered with Eddie Hearn. He ain't under Eddie Hearn. He's partners with Eddie Hearn. Just like Canelo Alvarez is partnered with Eddie Hearn. Just like Triple G is partnered with Matchroom Boxing. Devin Haney is a partner. He's a boss. But as a boss, you have responsibility. The exposed come here is if there's fights that you wanted as a boss, you should have put your money up and petition for the fights that you telling the whole world that these particular fighters is ducking. I'm not getting on Haney. I'm just being consistent. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Right? Am I saying something wrong? And what I'm saying does it hurt your feelings? It's not facts enough. Foster, talk to me. Am I lying to these folks? Foster, am I lying? I just want to know if I'm lying. I just want to know when I'm not making sense. Anybody on the chat, tell me when I'm not making sense. What you think about the Paul brothers? Manny is still fighting the best at 147 spins. Does make Mayweather look bad because he is fighting Logan Paul? I'm not gonna say it makes Mayweather look bad because Mayweather's retired, and I think at some point, we have to acknowledge that the man is retiring and he's doing whatever he wants to do. You understand what I'm trying to say? He's retired until he wants to really, really come back. He's getting money. He's going to rob everybody. There's going to be people that are going to watch this stupid exhibition, but he's making money. And the people that's watching this fight, it's more of a sad story than anything because you're only watching that fight because you hate Floyd Mayweather. You're willing to pay for somebody you hate. And Mayweather been making the type of money for the second half of his career because people hate him so much. Those are the low lives right there. You're willing to pay for somebody you think is boring, somebody you do not like, because you're so desperate to watch him lose. You're willing to pay everything. So Mayweather is not the problem. It's actually the fans that's paying for this stupid exhibition is the problem. Now, I'm not saying don't get your money because that's like me telling you don't get your money when it's easy money. I wouldn't say that. I'm not that type of hater. But I'm just saying that boxing is doing great right now. That boxing got a momentum right now. That, to be honest, this exhibition is just not good timing right now. This is an undisputed year, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of ladies out there going for undisputed. Crew de Journe is going for undisputed. Clarissa Shields just went for undisputed. Jessica McCaskill versus Cecilia Breakers was for undisputed. Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez is undisputed. Brian Castano versus Jamel Charles is going to be for undisputed, and we probably going to get the heavyweight undisputed. And Canelo Alvarez going to be undisputed. This is an undisputed motherfucking year. It don't happen in the sport of boxing. Just look at the history of the sport of boxing in the past 16, 17, probably 20 years. How many unified undisputed championship we ever had? Look at this year. Look how special boxing is right now. So to be honest, it's not hating on what Mayweather's doing with Logan Paul. It's just bad timing. Boxing is booming right now. Boxing is where it's at. Boxing should be respected right now. Boxing should be respected right now. It's in a position to be respected. It's a position to be the forefront of sports talk. But also, those in positions that they have a voice in the sport of boxing. They have a voice in the sport of boxing, but they with different networks. See, I like Brian. Is it Brian Costas? Costas from Showtime. I like Brian Costas or Costas, whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it bad. I like the dude. He's a cool dude. But if we got an undisputed bout, everybody in boxing should be hands on deck. Everybody should shed light to the sport of boxing. That's because you're not hired to work for ESPN, but you with Showtime. It doesn't mean you don't acknowledge it. And that's the problem with boxing. Boxing keeps boxing down. And today with the interview, shout out to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge with the interview with Mauricio Sudamon and me join and him giving me the honor to join in for that interview so we could chop it up for with the WBC president Mauricio Sudamon. Go check out the video, and then people out there gonna be like, damn, you ain't go pause, you ain't go hard on Mauricio Sudamon. I thought you was gonna go hard. I thought you was gonna go in. Pause on Mauricio Sudamon Punch. Why? Why should I go in? What I'm going to tell him that I don't understand? What I'm going to tell him that he hasn't explained for the past year? What do you want me to ask him about the franchise title that he hasn't answered yet? Wonder what's going to be highlight of 2021, Billy Joe. Getting his eye pushed, getting planted by Canelo. Yeah, that interview was good. Great way to keep doors open with the WBC. Tycho TV, Tycho TV, you're a smart guy. Y'all want me to close doors? Y'all want me to close doors? You want Rap to close doors? Nah, for what? Do you forget that I'm here to preserve the sport of boxing, not bring it down? I could expose certain things, but even if I don't like it, but if I understand it, yo, I understand it. I don't have to like it, but I understand it. Yeah, the franchise is something that just came about. I didn't like the Super WBA title as well. I don't like too many titles as well. But you know what? You know what the power that the fans have and the consumer has is that you can recognize whatever you want to recognize. Is if I go to the store and I'm like, yo, Coke and Pepsi. I like Pepsi. I like Coke more than Pepsi. You gonna be mad at me because I like Coke over Pepsi? Oh, you a hater. No, I like Coke more than Pepsi. And I recognize that Coke is better than Pepsi. You mad at me? this community gonna get a connection and grow. Sorry, haters. Yeah, man. I think. See, I think that people. You know why I have my. You know where the disconnection goes with me and other people. You know where the disconnection goes with me and other people is that they don't got the passion for boxing like I do. Not saying that you don't like boxing, but it's hard for me to meet people with the same passion there is for the sport of boxing. It's hard. And sometimes that shit frustrates me because I think I was coming to a community where I'm going to meet people that actually has the same passion that I have. Because there's no other place people talk about boxing. Right now, like I said, it's 3:39 in the morning. I'm talking about boxing. I'm talking boxing, y'all. Just remember, like Allen Iverson was talking about practice. We talking about practice. We talking about practice. We talking about boxing right now. It's not like that. My brother DJ, it's not just that. It's just fans in general. It's just fans in general. And they get duped in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's Latino people that just stick by Latinos. And there's just European fighters that just stick, European fans that stick to their fans. And there's Black America that stick to their fans. There's Asian and Japanese fan base that just stay to their fan base. There's other fan base that's just more. They're more loyal to another. There's more fan base that you know. It is what it is. The only thing I watch is boxing's comedy, how to videos on YouTube. Yeah, it is comedy to me. That's what you know what I did. I said, you know what? Shout out to Coach Anthony. I was tuning in live, had a great live with Coach Anthony, just talking about um past fighters and today's fighters, and try to compare them, or not even trying to compare, not comparison, right? In the end of the day, this is my era, and I'm trying to preserve this era as well. And we're blessed to have had those past eras. We're blessed that boxing is a type of sport that we could look back on and we could actually see greatness. You feel me? Jerome Boots Ennis versus Stanionis is a good fight. Bro, you still streaming this late. We got some big shows tomorrow. I know. I'm going to have them shows too. I think Haney still has a lot more to prove than Tio. He got a lot more to prove than Tio. He's not comparable to Tio right now. Those are the facts. They ain't the best fight in the best. We got to see after tomorrow. And then we have to see other fights. They ain't the best fight in the best. Devin Haney's not comparable to Tio. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it right here, right now. Teofimo Lopez is a pound for pound fighter in a lot of people's lists. He's top 5. Teofimo Lopez is a multiple division world champion. A multiple belt holder. Teofimo Lopez beat pound for pound fighter. Teofimo Lopez went back to back fighting champions and won his belts. Not won his belt, but earned his belts. Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. It's not a comparison. It's not. That doesn't mean that we shit. I'm shitting on somebody else. Those are just the facts. That's not the best fight in the best. The best fight in the best was Loma versus Tio. That was best fight in the best. It's not Haney and Tio. It's not yet. No, I'm sorry. He hasn't faced no top 10 level of competition. Just because you know him, just because his name ring bells, I'm sorry. I got to keep it real. And if you think I'm shitting on somebody, that's on you. You shitting on you shitting on yourself. No, it's not. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not. Let's see what the man is going to do tomorrow. for his first test in boxing. That a lot of people feel is his first test. Is that hating? Is that hating that I'm spitting facts? Is that hating? High, low, dímelo. Let me fix this mic. Dímelo, mi hermano. Nothing better to do when you can't sleep than listen to Punch speak facts. Alma, what's good? What's good, Alma? Thank you. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. That's all. I'm not taking nothing away from the kid. It's not about taking nothing away from the kid, but for me, I'm not gonna give extra credit. I ain't giving no damn extra credit. Extra credit for what? You ain't do no extra credit work. Best fighting the best. Lomachenko about to face Nakatani. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Lomachenko is still number 2. Lomachenko is still number 2. Oh, Josh Taylor, who's an undisputed as well, is going to diminish Teofimo Lopez undisputed because he's looking after a trainer, his trainer, Ben Davison, who is training Devin Haney. So, of course, he's going to look out for Ben Davison. Ben Davis can't afford to say he's undisputed. But when Ben Davison was on BT Sports this past year, and BT Sports was promoting the undisputed bout with Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, Ben Davison ain't say shit about it. He ain't say no, it's not undisputed when he was doing a bunch of shows for BT Sports to analyze the same fight that we was talking about. Also now is, oh, Josh Taylor said this about Teofimo Lopez. Y'all wasn't following no fucking Josh Taylor anyway. Just like if people say, oh my God, they gave a franchise title to Juan Francisco Estrada. You wasn't following Estrada. You ain't did no fucking videos about Estrada and Chocolatito. But now they gave a franchise belt, and now you want to open your fucking mouth and talk about a franchise belt when you ain't give a fuck about Juan Francisco Estrada. But because now you want to have an agenda and want to cater to a talking point, now you want to talk about Juan Francisco Estrada and his you know what I'm saying, and his franchise belt. Man, that franchise belt's gonna give me Chocolatito versus Estrada too. And none of y'all motherfuckers give a fuck because y'all gonna want to see the fight. Let's be honest. If there was a WBC mandatory and his his name was Pancho, the mandatory for the WBC welterweight, and the WBC says, you know what, we want to see Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence. We gonna you know what? We gonna elevate Earl Spence the franchise so we could see the Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence. You gonna cry and bitch and moan because we wanna see Pancho and Earl Spence? Get it out of here, man. Shut up, man. People are too fake out here, man. And the sad thing about it is a bunch of grown ass men, probably past their 40s and 50s, being mad fake. Who you picking? Nobody Donaire. I'm picking Donaire. If Devin beats Linares, is merit a fight for Tio fair fight. Tio's about to clean a stacked division. He already cleaned out the division, man. Tio already cleaned out the division when he beat Lomachenko. He cleaned out the division. Right now, he's just waiting on other fights, probably on 140 to come through fruition. Kaka TV has nothing good to say about Lopez or Canelo only. Yeah, he a racist dude anyway, man. We all know that. It's a monofic racist dude. They got a lot of people that follow him and probably don't know they're racist, but probably also racist themselves. I'm not saying they're all racist. I'm saying they don't even know what they're watching. Virgil will knock out Josh Taylor. That's a good fight. Josh Taylor's good, man. Josh Taylor's good. Every time I ain't being fake, I'm being real. Shit. I'm telling you, this is what the haters remind me of. That's what the, that's what the that's what the haters remind me of, man. Yeah, that's what the haters remind me of, man. Oh shit. He said the haters get turned on by that. Triller snapping. AB versus Josh Taylor. Nah, Josh Taylor too good. Pacquiao versus Taylor. Nah, that's not a fight. Josh Taylor scared of Teofimo. Just kidding. I'm not gonna say Josh Taylor scared. I just think he's look like Gary Russell next opponent. Shit. Where Johnny at, bro? I don't know, man. Well, I hope, you know what I'm saying? I hope that dude is trying to become a better person. That's all I could say about the dude. I hope he's trying to become a better person for himself. And that's it. I hope everybody try to become I hope Kaka TV becomes a better person. Stop and probably preach the goodness, the real good shit about, I'm sorry, not the good shit, excuse my language, but the good scripture of the Quran. It comes with any sport, Punch, unfortunately. Yep. Linares can beat Haney, no cap at all. He could. I mean, Haney hasn't looked very like he's not the Kid Dynamite. So he has a chance to beat him. What do you think of Eddie sending a contract to Tio after Pillow fight? He ain't sending a contract to Tio. Eddie Hearn is lying on that point. Why he ain't sent a contract to Tio before? I mean, we was on this channel. Bill Haney was on this channel talking to Teofimo Lopez Sr., trying to get the $4 million from Eddie Hearn. Never got to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn said he never heard about a $4 million. They didn't want the Teofimo Lopez fight. And this is what people gotta understand. They didn't want the Teofimo Lopez fight. Black and brown boxing in the building. What's good, brother? Shit. Yo, y'all want the link? Y'all want the link? Any haters want the link? Does any haters want the link, man? Yo, black and brown, man. What's up with the free smoke? What happened with the free smoke, son? Acá, a Dudu. Mierda TV. Mierda TV. Acá, Mierda TV is the cringiest in YouTube. Yeah, he's slow as hell. He is slow. Jimbo Slice in the building was good. Date night went too far. Punch. Hey, families first. Well, God first, everything second. But family, you know what I'm saying? I understand. But family comes first in YouTube. Akaka is racist. Yeah, he's pure racist. There's a lot of people that's racist. And people feel that they got the green light to be racist because what happened. So they got the green light. They want to have the green light to be racist to anybody. It's just like even little comments like um Haney's hype man when he says um Javier for to Javier not Javier to Jorge Linares that he could go back to Japan and Venezuela. Can you imagine if somebody else said that shit to him? Go back to Africa or something like that. How would he feel? Or wow, go back to your fucking country or something like that. They'll be calling Jorge Linares a racist, right? On my line. I guess I'm lying. You heard that, right, Yono? You heard that, right? They could certain people just could say whatever they want to say, right? So he could tell Jorge Linares that he gonna go back to Japan and Venezuela, right? But if he says how about if Jorge Linares would have said the same thing, but the other way around? They say Jorge Linares is racist. Am I right or am I lying? I'm I'm am I right or am I lying? Am I lying? No, I just want to know, man. I just want to be real with the people. That's all. You feel me? I thought we family, man. We family, right? Like Bernie Mac, we family. We family. We family. If Jorge Linares would have told Devin Haney's um hype man to go back to your country or to go back to Africa, they will say that he's racist. But it's okay for him to say to Jorge Linares to go back to your country in Venezuela. But then I had a discussion right here in this channel. This is what I mean, y'all. I had a discussion right here in this channel, and I said, he said that an African American never told a Latino to go back to his country. You see? Now, you, if you listening, you who told me that, who you are a racist yourself. You remember this discussion? Anybody? You remember this discussion that we had? It's boxing time, bro. I was watching the video where you exposing BF. He was muting you. He didn't want to hear the facts. Only thing you agreed with him was wrong. Canelo was never Charlo's mandatory. Yeah, and you know what's funny about that boxing time? That that's that debate is more of a body today than it was back then. You remember he said Carlos Ocampo is a mandatory. Remember he said that? Well, Carlos Ocampo's a mandatory. Well, Eardrum is a mandatory too. He said that in the sense where, well, he was obligated to fight it. Well, Canelo was obligated to fight Eardrum, right? Is I mean, I got no ill will for the guy or nothing like that. That was just one debate. I mean, he's open. If you want to debate the same shit, if you want to debate the same shit right now, we can debate. I'm very open for that debate again. If he wants a debate, if that's a debate that he really want to take, but no ill will, man. Just boxing talk, man. I never had ill will for it. To be honest, I never had ill will for the guy. We just had a boxing. I didn't like the way he conducted his debate, and that's it. No ill will for the guy. It's sad to see so many contradictions when it comes to Canelo. They will never give him credit. Yeah, bro, you body bag him today. He would still not give Canelo. I know, right? It's boxing time, but it's his channel, it's his followers, and whatever he believes, or whatever. You know, if he wants to debate that same shit, he could come here. I went to his channel. He could come out here and we could debate that. If he don't want to, it's all right. No ill will for the dude. God bless him and whatever he's doing in his life. I wish nobody no ill will, nothing like that. That's just boxing talk. Tank Davis moving on, moving up to light heavyweight. I know that's sad. You know what's sad, Julio? You know what's sad? That Teofimo Lopez is the only one that you ever heard talk about Juneteenth the way he's talking about it. And he still didn't get no love. You know why? Because you remember when that particular person said that Latinos, that we all the same, that we're all, you know what I'm saying? We're all blacks the same. For them, we're not. We're only that when they want us to be. When it fits their whatever their agenda they fighting for. That's it. Those are the truth. Breaking news. Andre just said yes, he wants that Canelo payday. Payday. I know. Canelo beats all their fighters. That's mad. I think that I don't see Canelo losing to nobody. Angel. I agree, Punch. They hate him more because he is the only one. I remember on Fight Fan Devin didn't know the meaning of Juneteenth. You see, but they don't give Teofimo Lopez credit. They see Teofimo Lopez like a light skinned dude, and that's what it is. You gotta be. You know what it is? We're living in an age right now. We're living at a time right now when it's like everything goes, and you could say whatever. I mean, you could be the biggest hater, and it's okay. Like it's like we're living in the world right now. Yo, shout out to Mike from Boston. What's good, brother? I saw you early. My fault. Yo, Punch, you think it can dominate at 122? I think it could. What do you think about Danny versus Mikey, Punch? I think that's a wonderful fight for both of these guys. Salute, master. Salute, bro. Lopez doing what Tank Davis talks about doing. Facts. Well, I think Jay. I think more about Tank is his handlers. I've been following Tank since the amateurs. Tank will fight anybody. I just don't think that Mayweather promotion will let him fight anybody. That's why I'm not even on Tank. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I don't criticize Tank because I know it's not Tank. And when you follow a person since the amateurs, you know that they'll fight anybody. He don't got the power. He don't got the power. You know what I'm saying? Thank Obama and CNN for all the division of today. Neil Simpson, he said thank Obama and CNN. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna thank CNN. I don't think Obama did shit anyway. I'll be honest. I don't think Obama did anything. The only thing that Obama did was same sex marriage, I guess. Tank promoters don't believe in him. You can tell by the competition. How can they be fighters known as Mexican? How can they be fighters? UK killer, but they can't have someone known as the. What do you think about Tank not looking for a fight 135? It's okay. He's fighting the bigger guy. I mean, people criticize him for fighting the little guy. Now he's fighting the bigger guy. Let him fight. Let him fight the bigger guy. You know. Obama phone. June 19th. There's gonna be like 4 networks airing boxing that day. Yeah, but there's only one fighter that's praised that's happy that he's fighting that day. That's talking about that day, and that's Teofimo Lopez. Is that a lie too? Fun, bro. You probably already know ESPN finally put Canelo as possible. I know. Finally. Crawford mad. Yeah. Well, Crawford haven't fought anybody really to at the point at this point to be granted that position. Teofimo Lopez bringing in Jorge Rubio. Good move. That tells you that Teofimo Lopez is not trying to plateau. That Teofimo Lopez is trying to be better and better. That's what it does. What's your prediction for tomorrow? Haney versus Linares. I got Haney beating Linares, outboxing Linares 116, 112. Teofimo Lopez is the best Hispanic fighter of the last 20 years. The GOAT. Ooh, 20 years. Canelo Alvarez. I think Teofimo Lopez still got things to do, but he's heading to that right direction. And, you know, at least he's not this guy trying to stack up a resume. So, 25 fights, and Devin is just fighting a top 10 fighter. And sad, T.O. 16 fights and fought Lomi, Komi, Nakatani, became undisputed. Exactly, Lewis. Facts. This is why I say that's not the best fight in the best. Those whatever people want to paint the picture of the best fight in the best is not the best fight in the best. I just gotta keep it real. That doesn't mean I don't want to see the fight. I want to see that fight. I want to see Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. But in reality, that's not the best fight in the best. Right now, the only person close to Teofimo Lopez is still Lomachenko. That's it. Teofimo Lopez, he's daring to be great. He dared to be great. He was the underdog. Everybody thought he was going. A lot of people thought he was going to lose. They only gave him a knockout chance. I said it once. Yeah. So you want to see the rematch punch? I'm not gonna say. I'm not saying because I think he got a lot on the table after, especially after this fight. But I think a rematch is granted. I think so. I think that Lomachenko deserve a rematch. I'm not gonna say he don't deserve a rematch. Now, if you ask me, do I want to see it? If Teofimo Lopez was talking about going to 140 and becoming undisputed, then I gotta give it a. I think Teofimo Lopez is making the right move. But I do think. Well, technically, I believe that an undefeated fighter that loses deserve a rematch. If they was undefeated, I think they deserve an immediate rematch. But Lomachenko wasn't not undisputed. I'm sorry, undefeated. Lomachenko wasn't undefeated. Punch. How many fights Tio have left for Bob? 3.5 years, depending how his contract is constructed. You know, if it's fights 2 times a year, 3 times, I think it's 3.5 years, 3 years left in his contract. Canelo versus Ward would have been a mega fight. Hell yeah. Lopez versus 2 is a good fight. It is a good fight, Julio. Teofimo Lopez look as big as Conor Ben. Teofimo Lopez is a big kid. This is why he's sacrificing his body to stay in 135. I think he's outgrown it, to be honest. He can make the weight. But if him and his father talks about already, I think they should just move up. There's nothing to prove at 135. Even though there's good matchups at 135, there's nothing to prove at 135. Punch, I like that hat. You getting out the merch, bro. Yeah, man. And matter of fact, I just put an order on the hat. So I don't so by next week, um when it comes to the shirts, you could get on the spring, on the Teespring. But when it comes to the hat, I could do that, manually, and you just hit me up on the email. You know, we do it. We do it the getaway. You know what I'm saying? Cash App. I send me the ad. I'll send you the hat. I'm doing this hat. We doing new era. Punch Drunk boxing. Black and white and the black and red one. Black and white, black and red, and the red and black. For now. But like a week or less than 2 weeks, I have all the hats ready. But this is just one of the new hats too. I mean, I've been having it's the same logo, but I need a cop. Punch Drunk. Yeah, man. DJ, let me know. Let me know. TO's Roberto Duran fighting the best. I got Linares, Buck Crawford to TMT. I think Buck Crawford is, like I said a while ago. I think um MTK Global, I think is gonna make a run for Buck Crawford. I said that a while ago. I think MTK Global is doing a good job with a couple of fighters like Virgil Ortiz. It's Virgil Ortiz. I think it's advertised. It's not advertised. I'm sorry. It's advised by MTK, and Jamon Hearing is been working with MTK. So I think that Buck Crawford is friends with Jamon Hearing, and they're doing a good job with Jamon Hearing. Shadow Ghost in the building. What's good, my brother? Shout out to Shadow Ghost. Everybody subscribe to Shadow Ghost. Crawford might join same company with Tyson Fury. Yeah. MTK Global. I think it will be a good move for. I think it will be a good move for Buck Crawford, since he lacks self promotion. I think MTK Global is taking over the whole globe, and they're signing fighters, and I think they do a wonderful job. Moonshine been speaking boxing since yesterday morning all day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I was just up and I just wanted to talk boxing to the people, you feel me? Bud was meeting with MTK yesterday. I didn't know if it was for himself or setting up the Virgil fight. I mean, I think let me act. I'm a see this is where y'all people gotta pay attention to your boy Punch Drunk Boxing. I'm gonna tell you like this. Hold on. Let me see. I did a video. Hold on. I'm gonna show you right here. Okay. I'm a. Let me see. Let me see. Bud Crawford. Hold on. I'm gonna get you right here that I'm ahead of the game. That's why, man, I'm ahead of the game. Hold on. I did this video 2 months ago. Earl Spence versus Bud Crawford, Triller 2021. Bud signs with MTK Global. Look when I did this video. But February 2022. But look what I said. Earl Spence versus Bud Crawford, Triller 2022, and Bud signs with MTK Global. Yo, your boy Punch Drunk Boxing is ahead of the game. People are now making videos about it. I said that 2 months ago. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta subscribe to the channel, baby. I'm telling you, man, your boy Punch Drunk Boxing is just ahead of the game. People can hate all they want, but I'm ahead of the game. Dímelo, NL. Ya, pero yo tengo hambre también. I don't know if Wendy's is still open. Nah, it's 4 o'clock. Damn, I should go get some IHOP. I love IHOP. Margarito, disgrace of boxing. Why it's kind of been targeting a retired fighter. Which fighter? Shout out to Seattle, Punch Drunk right now. What's good, man? Shout out to Seattle, y'all. I gotta go make it out there. Does it really rain all day in Seattle? Or is that just a myth? It's early in Vegas, 1:14 a.m. Yeah, man. Shout out to people in Vegas, Fort Worth, Texas. You know, I was looking for a house in Texas a couple of years ago. Is Houston good? Richie, keep grinding. Saludo, hermano. Gracias, mi hermano. Saludo a usted. Dios te bendiga, mi hermano. Amir Khan. I think he's just trying to get those type of that UK money, you know, that UK good fight. Chicago in the building. I love Chicago. Oh, I love Chicago food, man. I think Chicago got the best restaurants. I think Chicago got the best restaurants, man. I love Chicago. Chicago is like my I love the weirdest states. I feel like Chicago is my fourth home, my fourth home. I love, of course, New York City. I love my home. There's nothing like it. Um, I love Miami. I love Arizona, and I love Chicago. Those are my 4 states. Those are my 4 states. If I move anywhere, it would be New York, Miami. I love I want to go to Texas though. I want to see how Texas is. I never chill like in Texas. Did I hear right? But Sudomon said again, T.O. undisputed on the interview. Yeah, he said he's undisputed, especially towards the back end of the interview. Use the rain, but when the sun here is the best. But Benavidez family is here now doing a meet and greet here. Oh, for real? That's what's up. David Benavidez had an interview with Major Key Boxing on Monday. Go check that out. Called it up again for another spar with Teofimo Lopez. Oh, his father senior. Texas is beautiful. Yeah, what's the best parts in Texas? I want to take a road trip. I like taking road trips, man. Last time I was in Miami, I took a road trip. I just drove down to Miami. Ever been to New Mexico? Nah, I drove through New Mexico. But I never stopped to really enjoy New Mexico. The people from El Paso are so kind. Oh yeah? That's what's up, man. I'm gonna take a road trip. That's what I'm gonna do. AZ is very hot. I remember going for vacation. I had to stay most of the time inside house. Yeah, Arizona got snakes like New York got rats. Punch, what a potential upset you think might happen in 2021? Potential upset. If they think that Manny Pacquiao is an underdog, I see Manny Pacquiao beating Earl Spence. As the underdog. If they think that Manny Pacquiao comes as an underdog, then I got Manny Pacquiao. I think that's the fight that also the underdog maybe Deontay Wilder could beat Tyson Fury. That could be an underdog I could pick. If you like food, South Carolina, Charleston, and Savannah, Georgia also new. Yo, Mr. Transfer, can you tell me a good Savannah, Georgia? The last time I went to Savannah, Georgia was back then when I was getting scouted to go to Savannah University. Can you tell me a good? Cause I might head to Georgia on June 19th. So if you know a good restaurant, like good soul food place in Savannah, Georgia, yo, you could email me the a place, man. It's on my emails in the description for real, bro. When it comes to food, man, I'm like a restaurant hopper. I love great food, and I'll stop anywhere for great food. Punch, where would you rank Rigondeaux if he beats Casimiro? Oh man, I think Rigondeaux is a walking Hall of Fame as well, especially what he's done in the in the amateur and professional level. Punch, what's the deal with all the roadie dude is super unproven? Yeah, he is. Linares beating Haney is not an upset. Yeah, I don't think it's an upset either. Punch, what's the deal with all them guys not having Mel Charlo on their pound for pound? I don't know, man. Charlo been on my pound for pound for a while. If y'all been following my pound for pound, Charlo been on my pound for pound for a while, Jamel. I mean, I think that he has an underrated resume and he has accomplishments. I don't know what people don't see. Maybe they feel like the 154-pound division is not like it's not a lit division. Thoughts on AJ versus Usyk mandated by WBO? Who wins? I feel AJ beats Usyk because I just don't think that Usyk's power has transferred to the heavyweight division. I think it's a tough fight for both guys because I do think that Usyk is probably the most skillful heavyweight, arguably with Tyson Fury. But Usyk, I think, is the most skillful heavyweight. Does everything right. What's up, Vladimir? Hey, yo, bro, who's Ryan fighting next? They saying he's fighting Rolly next, but I don't think he's fighting Rolly next. But I hope that Ryan Garcia gets back, get good, and his mind is right. You know what I'm saying? He got a daughter, so I want him to do if me as from a human to another human being, I want him to do be right for his child for his innocent child. From a father to another father, and that's the way I look at it. I think that Ryan Garcia, he need whatever he needs to do to get back in the right state of mind for the best interest for his daughter, and that's the way I see it from a father to another father. Saludos, I'm Mexican. What's your thoughts on Antonio Margarito? And what's your thoughts on corruption? What happened to Antonio Margarito? What's the new news? I haven't heard the news. What do you think of Naoya Inoue? I think he's one of the best fighters in the world. Good night, boxing world. Good night, Alma. God bless you. Hope you have your nice beauty sleep. Bro, you watching Chavez versus Silva? Nah, man. Champion recess means give me my shit back. Yeah. Give Manny Pacquiao his belt back, damn it. Bro, you want Jaime Munguia team avoided Jamel Charlo. That's why they moved up to 160. Yeah. They avoided that fight. I don't think Jaime Munguia was ready for that fight anyway. We don't want Spence versus O'Malley. We want to fight his mandatory. Yeah. I think now, he's on my second pound for pound list. WB made a huge mistake. I think it's all business. I think it's PBC. If Manny Pacquiao wins all the belts and then retires, what happens then? Then PBC got no more power of the welterweight division. And I think this is why. Does Castaño have a shot? He has a hell of a shot, Jimbo Slice. He has a hell of a shot. I think it's going to be a very, very hard fight for Jamal Charlo. Tony Harrison versus Andre. Anyone, Andre. I think Andre is the best 160 in my opinion. I don't see him losing. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what, man? Thank you for rocking with your boy, man. I'm just getting too hungry. I'm just getting too hungry. Mouth is getting all dried up and shit. I want to get something to eat right now. So, yo, everybody, man, God bless. I'm gonna go live commentary. I'm gonna do the fight. Obali on Nonito Donaire, Devin Haney versus Javier Fortuna. I keep saying Javier Fortuna. Shout out to Javier Fortuna. Jorge Linares. Yeah, Tycho TV. I need the munchies right now. Drinking too much Foster, man. I need some munchies. I need to eat something. But tomorrow I'm gonna go live. We're gonna go boxing all day. So follow me tomorrow. I'm gonna do live commentary. I already know the best commentary, live commentary in the business. Your boy Punsh Drunk. Get them munchies. Yeah, I'm gonna get my munchies, man. Again, man, God first, everything second. Fight Plus about issue champions. Y'all already know the best investment. Keep God in your heart before you go to sleep, man. Say a prayer for yourself. Say a prayer for your family and your kids. Again, man, the best wealth is having God in your heart. I love y'all, followers, the subscribers, haters, whatever, man. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's healthy. God bless and on to the next.